Hey everybody, Gunny here. Just going to do a quick one today, maybe a couple minutes long, on basically don't ask if you don't want to hear the truth. And what I mean by that is I'm a straight shooter. I shoot from the hip. I say what I mean what I say. And if you're going to come to me for help, or any of the people that I hang around with, I expect you to take my advice and utilize my help. If you're going to come to me and then tell me that you're not willing to change, then don't waste my time. Okay? Real simple. Had a conversation with a person yesterday who's been in the online business scene since 2010 and has trouble getting leads and results. And the reason they're having trouble is because they don't want to change. And as any of those of us that are successful, we all know that in order to gain success, you have to adapt and overcome. You have to change. And it frustrates the hell out of me to get online with someone who is coming to me for help. By the way, I ended up with 23 leads yesterday in my sales funnel. Of course, not all were customers, not all were buyers, but I got some. And I've got 23 that are in the funnel, that are on my autoresponder. Now, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna go into how I hooked up with these people specifically on my blog, but I can tell you that it's all about reaching out. It's about being uncomfortable, being comfortable being uncomfortable. These people I spoke with had asked for coaching from their mentors, from their sponsors in the particular business that they're in. They got that coaching and then refused to use it. Refused to use that information to get better. And because of that, in 5 months, have only gotten 15 leads. What's wrong with that picture? Well, when I asked them about how they're reaching out to people, how they're communicating with people, I got, well, this is an online business, and I don't need to do that. Well, apparently it's not working. Not when I'm getting 7 more leads a day than you are in 5 months. You're going to ask me for help, take my advice. Listen to me. Take notes. If you're asking your mentors for advice, take notes. Listen, change, try it, do it. Your mentors aren't idiots. They're successful people. Here's my thing, folks. If you're going to bitch about your problems and imply that you want my advice or your mentor's advice, from me, you're going to get it straight and fast. And you take it or you don't take it. You can like it or you don't like it. At the last event, I had somebody walk up to me and tell me that I was an asshole. That it was my fault that they were there. I had only been into business 2.5 weeks when I made a video that basically said, if you don't go to this event, and you don't make it to this event, you don't deserve to be on anybody's team. Well, you don't. The events are life-changing. They're monetarily life-changing. They're educationally life-changing. If you've been to 2 or 3 events and you're not making millions of dollars, that's okay. Learn what you can from the events. Learn what you can from the 7-year-old from Norway. Change. You're obviously not doing something right. Network with more people. Learn what other people are doing. Get in touch with me and find out how I'm getting 20 leads a day. Not 20 customers, 20 leads. Business is a numbers game. Even if you had a business on the street, people are going to walk in the door and some people are going to buy and some people aren't. Not everyone that goes and looks at your business and looks at your website is going to buy what you're selling. I know me, and I know that I can be off-putting at times. I am who I am. But I'm going to attract the people that I want to do business with. I once had a conversation with Darren Little, and he asked me, have you put pen to paper and asked yourself what kind of people you want to be your customers? And I never had. But now I know. And since that conversation, I went from generating 5 to 10 leads a day into 15 to 20 leads a day, and sometimes more. Like I said, yesterday I finished out at 23. So, what did I do? I changed. I set a goal. I listened to the man that spoke to me and gave me advice. I put pen to paper. I wrote down what I wanted, and then I went and looked for it. And maybe my approach is rude, and as I said, off-putting. But you know what? Business is business. It's a tough love. And if you don't get it, and you continue to do the same thing you're doing day after day, and you don't change, you deserve to be unsuccessful. And I'm sorry if that's hard or harsh, but that's the reality of it. So get over yourselves. Stop taking yourself so seriously, because nobody else does. Make the changes you need to make, and get on with your life. Become successful. So my advice is this. You may or probably are doing something wrong. Find out what that is and change. Change. What's the definition of insanity? Do we all know that? It's continuing to do the same thing day after day after day after day and expecting things to change. When in fact, we need to change. So change. People, get on with your life. You are meant for much greater things. Do it. Get over it. Learn. I love y'all and I wish you all the best. But please, don't come to me and ask me for help or ask me anything, for mentorship or anything, unless you want the truth. And I'm going to give it to you straight and hard. Have a great day.